Hello my blood blokes and laid back glasses, and welcome to the channel, or if you're new, hi, hope you stay. And woohoo! Another Atomic Heart video, right? Well, the reason I've returned to this beautiful games, congrats on the Steam award by the way, is because I wanted to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Atomic Heart today, with a retrospective review type video. Now, I don't actually know how to do this kind of video, so we're gonna have to learn this together. Anyways, let's start this beautiful game we call Today's playthrough is going to be on Armageddon difficulty. And we start the game on a boat, where we talk to our glove and invade personal privacy. Besides lore, low poly propaganda, and totally not foreshadowing of a future character, we can skip to here, where we talk to Russian Tony Stark, and he says he can't meet us because, I don't know, he got his balls stuck in a hydraulic press or something. Anyways, we finally get out of the boat and walk these peasant-filled streets. Also, sorry to interrupt this game so early, but we need to talk about speedrunning for this game. The reason I'm stopping us so early is that how sexualized this game is, like, in its marketing. It's so funny that the speedrun is not different because let's just go through the world record that comes in at 7 minutes and 9 seconds. And besides loading in, the first thing everyone goes to do is sniff a fish. No, I'm not joking. That is literally the first thing in the speedrun. Then, they also do some specific out-of-bounds movements, which are cool, but like, that's not important. Anyways, we go to talk to some not hotbots and learn lore explanations for our upgrades.
Just upgraded your glove with scanner functionality. Using the
Blah blah blah, let's get out of here and we go through the parade and enter this massive fucking building. One ride later, we enter the room and I'll just let this scene play. Oh my gosh, it's the twins.
Science is power, I tell you. The boss has a way
Hey, twins, how you doing?
I really respect that.
Hey.
There are no obstacles science cannot surmount.
Here's your vehicle activation code, Comrade Major.
Thank you.
The vehicle is waiting downstairs. You should hurry. You don't have much time.
Okay.
We can take the same elevator we took to get up here.
Yeah. Oh my god, she's so much taller than me. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm like a good 6 feet and she's like 7.5. God damn. I need some Dami mommies. Ignoring that, we just finished the first of like 3 twin interactions in the game, which it's so weird that the twins are all over literally everything about the game, but the developers decided to use them like 3 times, including the boss fight, and characters like them 1 time. I mean, I know why they promoted them, the whole horny thing, but they could have had them like show up a little more, just like Nora and how she's stupidly underused, but we're not opening that can of worms right now, so let's move on. Anyways, I'll get to the car, and we sadly aren't allowed to drive. Yet. We go through the calm ride, and we nearly make it to our destination before things go to shit.
You are now at the Laboratory 8 of the Robin Office's Walkground facilities.
Cool.
Have a nice day.
Take my hand,
thanks, not
Comrade
Hotbot.
Major. I will escort you to the Vavilov complex.
Thanks, man.
What in the sweaty hell is going on here?
Unfortunately, I have no information on the subject. All
Oh,
the
no.
robots have been carrying out their normal operations until they suddenly became hostile. Oh,
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, get punched, bro. Get out of here.
really very rude of
Oh, Ayada. Sadly, the not hotbot that helped us died. Every like equals a thoughts and prayers for whatever her name was. Then we died. Every like's and a thought's a prayer for me. Oh wait, never mind, we didn't die. In fact, we also get our first weapon, the Swede. With my newfound power, I go anger PETA. Oh, and killed some robo-boys. Down the road, we see Willy for the first time. Then, I hear someone in need of help in the toilet, and since I'm not a monster, I help. But, I almost get assaulted in multiple ways. But Granny Chadna suppose the twins, and you are not the twins, so get out of here. There we go. Sup, Xena? How you doing? Saves me. Which brings us to a little random to drop it here, but this problem is all over the game, so might as well deal with it now. The voice acting in this game is all over the place. Take for instance this interaction.
This place is a damn madhouse.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks for the help,
No
ma'am.
sweat, Sonny.
We have someone who's done this before with good everything. Well, I mean, apparently they haven't done it before. The script lies. And it sounds like it should anyways. Like, very good voice acting. But then P3, for some reason, always sounds like he's in an empty room with the amount of echo there is. Like, it sounds like my quality of mic. And whoever voices him is so inconsistent with the quality of what they do, because there are moments that are kind of crappy, and others where you think he's been doing it for millennia. I don't really blame anyone though, because this is people's first time doing this for a lot of the characters. Sorry to interrupt, but apparently I was wrong about P3. I was looking at the Russian voice, but the English voice, he's been doing this for 20 years. And he's done huge stuff like Star Wars, Dying Light 2, Horizon, Dead Island 2, and RoboCop, Rogue City. Like, those are some pretty big things. Now, for earlier things like the Star Wars, he's like side characters, but for other games, he's named characters. So he's been doing this for a long time, and he's good at it, apparently. So I don't know what was up with him in this game. So let's just move on. Anyways, we need to make our escape, but while waiting for the elevators, we get our shit kicked in and die. Every like is the thought, okay, I'll stop. Anyways, we obviously don't die, so we light a cig and open the vault door. Yeah. Oh no. Man got tentacled. And I stole his gun. Hi. So things are going good. Now let's go. And since we actually have stuff fighting back now, let's go over the fighting mechanics. So, this game has one of the most unique movement types I've ever seen. The closest I can think of comparing it to is Doomguy if he wasn't a literal god, but P3's still as powerful as Jesus with how much bullets he can take, and with twice the cock. Anyways, as I was saying, it is weird movement. Instead of running with shift, you have a dash, and some upgrades basically make it a Dark Souls roll. And also, there is gun. Right now, we only have a shotgun, but eventually we'll have a pistol, AK, electric pistol, electric bomb, real bomb, plus some other thing. Oh, and also there's sneak kills, but basically 100% of the time it's just better to start the fight. We look for a way out and meet Willy again, and we don't die. A 6 out of 10 at best wakes us up and tells us to help, but being the selfish boy I am, I grabbed the glove sock. Then, the black men came in and tried to laser us in half. Man came in and tried to saw us in half. Oh. Oh my god, literally FNAF sister location. That brings us to the first boss in the game, Jerome. He's pretty simple, just mostly being a beefed up version of the normal bots, plus a laser attack that he can do on command. Now that we've finished that up, we can move on to So this section is basically a why, because I'm not actually covering all kinds of puzzles, just the door ones, and there are 3. So here they are. Snap lock. The snap lock is just timing. All you gotta do is snap on the right light, and then even though it gets faster, you're just gonna get muscle memory and be able to finish it in like 5 seconds. Matching lock. This one is actually the most fun out of it, and it's a color matching lock where you have to move the actual colors on the screen to make it match the outside colors. Set input lock. This one's the most boring, but luckily it only shows up like twice in the game as far as I know. All it is that you go around the place for a code by either talking to a guy or looking for a paper.
No, it works.
And then... oh no.
A lullaby? I don't like this. Charles, what's on the other side of the door?
That's Nora's voice. She's very dangerous.
Hey. What's up, bro?
What the fuck? Fuck me!
Yeah, that's her plans.
I can't get enough. Jocks, let's fly you to the bed, baby.
Oh my god.
No need to fight back,
This is probably gonna be the cause of abusive relationships in the future.
Can't you see I'm trying? Open to suggestions!
Bring me to her sensor manipulator, quick!
How titillating. Rebellious dominant men really turn me on.
Oh, I'll turn you on, all right. Just let me at you.
What a brute! Oh, I love tough guys. I'm on fire.
Closer! I can't reach her!
I'm trying.
What's keeping your arm away?
Strong ass bitch.
I'm at your service, sugar. Anything from my master?
So yeah, that's Nora, the horniest fridge on this side of the Mississippi, and she's gonna be our vendor for the rest of the game. Anyways, let's start her section off with skills. So, skills are like the Bioshock abilities in the game, and while you can technically have 3 at a time, it's more like 2 because you need shock to finish the game. As much as I've played, I've learned that you only need 1 other ability besides shock, mass telekinesis, which is broken, but might as well go over all real quick. Character, it's basically all around upgrades and like health and better dashes and how you get that Dark Soul roll. Mass telekinesis. Mass tele is starting off just lifting every enemy in the area, but a few upgrades of it you can slam them down. And there's other upgrades, but all it does is make those 2 features better. Shock. Once again, it's the base power and just shocks things, but eventually it shocks things better. This power actually starts off with a freeze power that stops enemies, and eventually ends up as a Mario Snowball. Polymeric Jet. Polyjet is a spray of poly. It isn't the best by itself, but what you're supposed to do is combine it with other elemental things that make that gumball. A fire gumball, or an ice gumball, or an electric gumball. Polymeric Shield. It makes you protected as long as it's up, and future upgrades also make it that damage would be killing you, and Uno reverses it to the bad bot boys. Energy Management. Now this isn't really an ability, but it's in the skills area, so it counts. It manages area, big surprise, but only really matters if you want to use the best weapons in the game. Anyways, let's also get upgrades out of the way real quick. Upgrades. Upgrades are simple. You get gun. You get materials from killing things with gun. And you get the upgrade blueprints by searching around and killing things with gun. Anyways, we leave the best character in the game to the most useless feature in the game. Stealth. You can use non-mass telekinesis to pick up stuff and throw them. There are cameras that get you mad at existing, and oh right, you can sneak up on things, but there's like 17 million ways faster that are killing things. Anyways, we now have a new kind of lock, and it's just a simple color match. We then enter the elevator and tug a quick one. Once we get out, I use my new shock power to open the door, Batman style. I'm Batman! I'm Batman! I'm Batman! I'm Batman! Batman! Then, after killing a few more bots, swimming in polymer, and talking to a few corpses, I get on this very fun Wahoo ride, and we don't crash. And then we die. Again. Very sad. Anyways.
Welcome to basic training. Wait, where is your power armor?
Anyways, let's talk about platforming. Platforming combines the weird movement of the game with some simple things, like yellow climbable wood things on the wall. Monkey banana, monkey banana, monkey banana. Yellow climbable pipes, and swimmable polymer. Sometime later, we enter a safe room and what the hell, where's Nora? Oh, there she is.
Honey, you're back.
What's up, bro?
What took you so long? I was so lonely.
Okay, cool. Just give me the upgrade. Oh, also, let's get mass telekinesis because I can afford that now. Anyways, we catch the soy boy, calling the fight out of 10, and while I almost capture him, he gets away. One massacre later, and we open the door to continue our chase. Okay. Well, that's good sounds. On our way to Soy Boy, we have to do this moon puzzle. But it's just finding stuff, so skip! Wait, don't skip completely, this is actually a perfect time to teach crafting. Crafting. It's basically upgrading, except you just kind of randomly get the different weapon blueprints around. Okay, now we can skip. But because we skipped the puzzle, it's Doom Gooning time. Come on.
This place is huge. And it's got Sectional's name written all over it. So, where are we?
This is the secret factory, the heart of the Babylon company.
There we go, thing. 9, 10, 11. Damn, I got quite a few bullets right there. Come on. We have Soy Boy cornered, and god damn it, what the hell will I do now? Well, let's call Russian Tony Stark, and he tells us to go to the VDNH. But to do that, we need to get out of here, which brings us to... Before I continue, though, I randomly decided that now we'll check in with my original playthrough. At this point, I was kind of annoyed with how different the movement of the game is, but I was still mostly enjoying the game. Little did I know, I was about to hate my life. Anyways, we take a break in Nora's room, where we get a PM already, and Nora tells us to take off the rubber. But I always wear protection. 5 milliseconds later, we meet the Last of Us zombie- completely original zombies with no influence. Now, we go through the gate and...
Shit, that Hedgie's lost it.
Yeah.
My life.
This is usually a harmless geodesic geology robot.
Normally. Harmless.
Harmless my ass. What other tricks does it have up its sleeve?
Well, I bet that won't affect and or be foreshadowing of the future. For this next puzzle, we need to wait 35 days to get the canister. Okay, obviously, that's a joke. But what we actually need to do is enter some polymer, press this button, get on the cart, zap, 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 get off the cart, do light puzzle, get back on the cart, zap, zap, and bam, we're done, with a few important details ignored. We have the G-subs container now, and once again we can go to the elevator dimension, with only 3 more canisters to get. Ignoring that though.
Floating water.
Now that we're going to the boiler room so that we can put my balls in these boilers' jaws. Who let the furnace fucker get to my script? Anyways, I have some molten Hulk cup. Now, next section is killer chickens. Okay, no, seriously, but it would have been cool. What it is more zombies. Anyways, I go vent and meet some fish. Another vent later, my curiosity led me to turn some random valves and... Oh! Oh my god, what have I done? Let's ignore that and go to the
Observatory!
I turned on the place and now we have to protect our biggest fan, so that we can make the plant air into green cream. Yeah, I don't know. Yay, we got another canister. Now let's get out of here before my biker reading club learns that I've been smoking plants again and takes my second liver. Later, we go through a door and get Nerd jump scare, but we can't finish him. And he tells me to get the tree's bong. The only way I know how to in this section is comically sped up and with that certain 1963 saxophone song. So that's what... We then light a cig, but that annoying ass loser threw it and said that it was shortening my life expectancy. Luckily, he got zombified. Also, very luckily, the honey jar just lands at my feet. Some upgrades later, we meet Brutus, talk to Nora, and we finally finish this multi-hour puzzle that I shortened for your experience. Yes, we can finally leave. Now, our next destination is the train station, but before we get it, it's time to check in with the first playthrough. At this point, I was feeling the exact opposite of the last checkpoint and wanted to completely stop playing the game. Luckily though, I'm a content creator and I will basically do anything for views. Luckily, I ended up enjoying the game. Oh, and god, the views I got. Now, let's finally experience this thing called grass. Oh, apparently Pachellas can revive all robots now, so that's fun. But since we're out and let's talk about all the enemies. Okay, now it's time for the longest section of the game, but I'm still going to try to make it as simple and short as possible. Machines. These ones are obviously machines. The Vob 56. These are the mustache men that make my life hell. They have a bunch of punches and far-hitting lasers, which are annoying as fuck. Pachella. These are the fixer-uppers that make my job worse. That job being destroying the robot race. Oh, and there's a camera in the laser version too. We have 9 engineers. These little fucks aren't always mad at you, but they will if you, or apparently anything, does damage to it. It will immediately go into kill mode. Plus, I want to smash their faces against a grate at all times. I have a dream where these bastards don't exist. These guys are one of the cool designs of the game, and are pretty simple to fight. They mostly just throw their thing around. That thing being a massive saw blade, being directed at your balls. This is combined with the labor, and it shoots a fuck ton of grenades fucking everywhere. That's basically fucking it. This is one of the stronger enemies in the game, and that's because they combine speed, sped, melee attacks, and lots of health. I can't imagine fighting them without mass telekinesis. Organic. These are the not robots. These are the zombies from earlier that totally are original. There are 3 kinds of them, and they are normal ones. They're the normal ones, and they are boring. They suck and try to shove their plants into my suck hole. Toxic ones. They're the ones that did too much chlorophyll and spit their shit everywhere. Even what they spit is shit. Fire one. These ones are fire. Literally. Oh, and when you kill them, they explode. The large one. These ones don't show up until later and are fucking huge. But they got a pimple on their back that you can kill very easily. Plyush. This is one of the hardest fights of the game for all of the playthroughs. This spaghetti boy can do things like swing at you, jump at you, and one-shot you whenever it feels like. Oh, also if the Plyush touches any sprout, aka plant boys, they will fuse together and add more abilities and make me want to die. Sprout. Talking about sprouts, well, they can fuse with corpses and Plyushai or whatever multiple Plyushes are. You can get fucked by them. I mean they kill you, not getting fucked. These are the labeled obvious bot and not bot boys. These guys come from a whale and want to become your third testicle and kill you. These boys can basically do everything. Lasers, tentacle arm, organic tentacle arm. Yeah, that's really all it does. The Hedgehog. These ones are kinda like Sonic. If Sonic was a 20-ton circular ball of pure steel and death. It has 4 phases. Running your ass, bounce your ass, shoot your ass, and black hole. Fly off. Baby head here likes to rhino slam you and light its head on fire, like most babies. Natasha here is a little bit more plus size than the other ballerinas, but ignoring her hundreds of pounds of grenades, she's no different than the other girls. Twin. These are the twin. They are hot, and if you decide you want to kill Tassoni stock, you have to kill them too. And actually, they actually do everything. Like, they have ball of polymers that has lasers in it, polymer on the ground, electricity, and a bunch of random other shit. They're the hardest boss fight in the game. Luckily though, they have shared health. Now that we're done with that, we need to get through this gate. But to do that, we need to get on the cameras, which brings us to this tower. The system is locked though, so I don't know what.
Where's the fire, Sonny?
Granny, is that you?
So you haven't forgotten old Granny Zena, huh? Good for you. How's the Vavilov complex treating you? You like the cute little bush they got there?
That cute little bush almost...
Friends.
Then you can take out all those nasty buggers without breaking a sweat.
Right.
Yeah.
Guns are kind of hard to find around here.
You should
Anyways, we have to go to this place she told us to go to, and I try to wash my hands while I wait. I once again got my shit kicked in though, and we survived though because Granny Zena deals with it 1942 style. I then enter her house where we watch cartoons and drink some tea. Ah, true art. Xena then says my IP, and I left. We go back to the tower and open the gate. Now, let's continue. And in a car this time. I'm so glad my foreshadowing paid off for once. We reach the station and can finally get out of here. Of course we need a fucking ticket. Here's the ticket, you bastard. What do you mean it's expired? Here, fucker. Take the damn ticket before I red room your bitch ass. That worked, and we're finally back on track. Ah, fuck. Oh, anyways, we see the Fuhrer, and he tells us to go to the B&H, and more importantly,
Are you sick of mods that ban you for denying to be their Discord kitten? Well, I don't know why you're on the servers, but I have a solution! Ghosty has a Discord server that there's basically no rules besides the law in Discord's TOS. Oh, and nobody is allowed to mention Nat's
Corpus spongiosum.
Search if you dare.
Also, Ghosty is doing a few new things. For him, and any viewer who wants to, can watch different series to talk, react, and possibly get in a video.
Currently planned series are Husband Hotel, Cyberpunk, Edge Runners, and Hello Neighbor.
But that's not important. What is joining the server now. Please, I can only listen to the same 3 psychopaths for a certain amount of time until I go crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
And now you're dead. Join now, or that's how you'll end up. Not motivating enough? Well, okay, let's sweeten the pot. Join now, and you'll get a free, I repeat, free Anthrax sent directly to your bedroom, but only if you join now.
here I feel like it's the best time to discuss the alert levels. So that's what I'm gonna do. So you know GTA, right? Well, the alert system is kinda like the star system. Instead of going from 1 to 5 stars, it goes 1 to 2 alert, with 1 being equivalent to 1 star, with all the robots in the area going after you, and alert level 2 is equal to 6 stars, because there are 10 million shipments of robots coming for your ass. Anyways, we need to open this room. I don't know how to though, so I go to this tower to get a vantage point. Up there, I use the cameras to open the door because puzzle. Once back down, we use our little spider friend to lower the hawk. I climb in it for a vantage point once again, and notice this perfectly placed support wire. I went down it and made a PM just cuz. A little later, I go fight Sonic the Hedgehog, and the first time around, I get my shit rocked. But the second time, it was atomicing time. Yeah, that doesn't really work without more.
There you go. Come on.
Fucking Tin Man.
There we go. Second try.
Was that a civilian robot? For real, that thing.
Now, we can finally get to the VNH, and we can't open the door. We can just skip this part because it's just magnet puzzles and Charlie saying Russian Tony is bad. So anyways, we're inside and we meet this not hotbot that says the only way to enter the place and turn off the enemy mode is to find this other lady. We find her arm being served by a lardass, so I take it, kill him, and then piss on his corpse. We then use the arm to open the door, and the place looks pretty nice, even it is a little bit messed up. Oh, and there's another not hot button here too? Wait, this is the same one? Where did it get its other limbs? Why is it not ripped up? Why is my wee-wee hard when I look at it?
Find more on the next episode of Atomic Ball Z.
She doesn't believe we're human though, so we have the choice of seppuku or getting 3 items approved to her for some reason. Against my better judgment, I do the latter, and the first thing I do is get the plan. I just do a simple weight puzzle, the second one is a radio on the floor, and the third one is this guy's hammer. I give it to her, and after doing it everywhere in the room, including on the fridge, she says I need another not hot bot to turn the bad boys off. So, here I go, I guess. Jesus Christ. Before we can go, though, we have to open this door. I have to do that stupid YouTuber reaction. Oh my god, she's gonna give me...
Only try to be gentle, Comrade Major. I have very delicate internals. Oh, what just snapped?
Relax, bot. That's my joints cracking.
It's so crazy that this character almost got sexualized the same amount as the twins.
Does this look alright?
Administrator level rights grant.
Okay, now let's get the other not hotbot. We found her, or at least part of her. Well, time for another fetch quest. Let's start off with the leg. This area's puzzle is just turning a valve to the right thing. So skip, and we got the leg. I'm in the next area, we fight some bots, and make them go nighttime big sleep. I then play Snake.
What is this, a kid's game?
That is a puzzle key.
Nice. What's it for?
I believe it activates some sort of process.
How well do we need to do for this? I play some Snake in my spare time, it's quite fun. Ooh, damn. Playing it like this is so much different. How big do we have to get for this? Damn it. It doesn't take my inputs. Dude, why is it not taking my inputs? Damn it. There we go. Took some.
Holy fuck, Charles! Is that the process I just activated?
Yeah.
Where? Hey, what the hell are you doing, damn it?
Willie is going to be our friend, currently, and not try to kill us. Thanks, Willie. Thanks, Willie, indeed. Anyways, let's go to the next thing. It's the reintroduction of zombies. Don't know how this works logically or lorically, but who really cares? We jump into this inescapable pit, so obviously there's a boss fight. The boss being the piss-colored monster. The first time we get our cheeks slapped, but the second time around we fight till we're out of bullets, and even then, I don't stop. This is our last bit of hope. Oh my god. We got the arm and got out of there, which means there's only one part left. Let's get some head. Later, we entered this room, bought some bots, got some fresh air, did a puzzle, red tweed the place, and then pressed this big red button.
Let's see if this thing helps.
Yeah, baby. Oh my god, I almost died.
Oh yeah.
That sounds expensive, but we can blame the robots on it. Now, there's a child's puzzle, and even if Charles is insulting us the entire time, we do it pretty fast. Anyways, we drop down and get the head. Now we got it all together, and they do the first of multiple female robot hand-holding things for the next, like, 4 minutes. I mean, your English is pretty okay.
It's not safe here.
So it's still dangerous. I was told everything was under control.
There was a minor issue, but Major Nechayev, forgive me, Agent P3 has already dealt with it.
What exactly did he deal with?
There's blood
all over the place.
That's not blood.
It's
paint.
Comrade Sechenov, you're playing a dangerous game here.
Greetings, Comrade Molotov. I don't follow you. What game?
You know what I'm talking about, Comrade Sechenov. Your local malfunction is actually a worldwide catastrophe.
Oh no.
Your robots in combat mode. Countless human casualties.
No, that's not Putin.
Oh,
this is
please
from
do.
the future.
But first,
No,
I'd like to know
it's
how
not
you
Putin.
obtained this information.
It's not Putin. It is Russia, but it's not Putin. This is like,
Your
future
engineer,
if
an outstanding roboticist,
the USSR
an honored
won
citizen
the
of
war
the
instead of,
Soviet Union.
you
That's
know,
what he used to
the
be. Now
US
he's prisoner
side.
number 230385, sentenced to community service at the Vavilov complex.
By your order, you are in direct violation of Soviet law. As a minister, the Minister of Industry, you know the consequences. Here is the Procurator General's decree.
oh my lord.
The upcoming launch of the collective neural network will be cancelled.
Really?
And you'll be the subject of a full-fledged investigation. Am I making myself clear, Comrade Sechenov?
Comrade Molotov, may I have a word with you in private?
Do you really think that's going to change anything? Fine.
Fine.
I'll meet you here in 15 minutes.
Mikhail, meet me at the landing pad.
Future is Putin.
Right away, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Go ahead, go ahead. Aren't you in a hurry to see your master, Major? Stockhausen seems awfully eager. Is something wrong, Major? Major, I asked you a question.
lock the door.
What's going on?
I said lock the door.
Welcome. Now we're about to go on an LSD trip. As live streaming Ghosty, which you should totally check out, link in description, said, we are going on a LSD trip, or as the game censoredly calls it, Limbo. Oh, and apparently we're a furry now. Big sad. Anyways, I collect a bunch of apples, walk on fucking water, dodge submarine dildos, walk on a plane, and wake up. Well, everyone's dead, but the twins are here, with their assets, so it's fine. Okay, let's go. Yeah, baby. Oh my god. Yeah, baby. The big sex. The Robot Sisters. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Yippee. I don't know what to say during this. It's just a cutscene. Cutscening. Yeah. Apparently, Petrov isn't dead, so here we go killing again. Before that, though, we see this guy. That's a boss I haven't fought yet. I didn't know that could happen. I quickly kill it and move on. We eventually get there, and while I was trying to do the puzzle lock, I broke the game. Second time around, I just got the cookie, got tased to hell, and ruined Soy Boy's relationship with 4 out of 10.
Why is that, if you're not controlling them?
Ooh! Burn! Oh, you fuck up, my boy.
You said you had nothing to do with this.
Oh,
And
you...
you believed him. What other bullshit has this guy told you? Oh, man.
Victor.
I had no choice.
What do you mean you have no voice?
A simple malfunction wouldn't have changed anything.
Could you?
He's quite literally that.
You said it yourself. The whole world might end.
The whole world might end. Shut up, nerd.
Dead ass.
I think it's funny that they're just throwing around chairs.
You really didn't tell her anything, did you? A big mistake. Hey, what the hell?
What do you think's a chair's gonna do? I've literally been attacked by several robots,
Nothing can save you now.
horrors beyond comprehension, and you think fucking robots gonna do anything against me? Anyways, the Spidey Boy helps us out, and now we're back on the hunt for children with cupcakes. Oop, went off script for a second. Remember that future boss I was talking about? Well, this is it, and I wiped the floor with it. Now, it's time to go to an elevator back down. Goodbye, Sky again. Okay, we need to talk about my main problem with this game real quick. My problem is that they barely use the beautiful scenes that are outside, and like 80% of the game is this bland white science place. A little later, we enter this room, and there's a Plyouche. A long time later, we're finally free to move on. I then tried to get a date with one of the ballerinas. Maybe we should go out sometime, I don't know, chicken tenders. I'm not bringing Henry with us this time, I swear. Oh, and I stood on another ballerina's massive ass. Come on.
Goddamn fuck! Damn, you're ugly.
Yeah, that's crazy. Intestines and stuff. Not very nice. It is not common.
Jeez, what's that smell?
Hell yeah, this is a beat.
What are you gawking at?
Come on. Okay. We're gonna come your way. Oh, thank you for the orb, lady. Now we have a puzzle where we pose the ballerinas, but he gets mad at my solution, which he shouldn't have made it right if he doesn't like it. But let's go through this door. The boss fight. Because there's about to be another boss fight.
You won't fool me again. You're mine now, shitbird. Hear that, fuckhead? Show's over.
There you are. Always breathing down my neck.
Where's the doctor?
Larissa, she dumped me. Unbelievable. I don't know where she is. Maybe she's dead. What about Molotov? He didn't believe Sechenov, did he?
Molotov's dead.
Then it all makes sense.
What makes sense?
Collective will activate, and that's the end of everything.
What? What's wrong with people controlling robots with their minds? You're the one who created the goddamn system, you prick.
I had no idea what Sechenov was planning to do with it.
Unlike you, he wasn't planning to kill anybody.
Oh, really? You believe that? Then why did all those peaceful robots start hacking everyone's
Because
bits?
you reprogrammed them, that's why!
Are you serious? How stupid can you get? Do you have any idea how long it takes to write a functional algorithm for a single robot? And there are dozens of models here.
So what?
I'll tell you what. Combat mode was programmed into them during the initial design phase. And sure, no one ever thought it'd be activated here in the Soviet Union, and that was totally on me. But I can assure you that Sechenov's plans
Interesting.
are far worse than this. And he has to be stopped!
Bullshit! I'm sick of this crap.
Gay little boy. Gay little boy.
Combat mode.
Sorry. That's not gonna happen.
Hell it will.
I've already put everything into motion.
Stop!
This was supposed to be
I said stop!
a special day for us.
This is like the Joker to our
I
Batman.
was going to propose to her the day Collective was launched. It was going to happen right here in the theater. How symbolic.
Watch out, your hands!
Give this to Larissa.
So, this is bad, but Tony calls us and says that he can fix the head if we deliver it to his magic goo. But we have to do that first. Let's go out of here.
Oh, thank you. Please come again. Come back soon. We're expecting an amazing new batch of robots for your entertainment. The next show will be even more interesting. Please come back here for a sequel. I see you enjoyed the show so much. Leave to purchase a ticket. Please go to the ticket booth at the other end of the foyer. Don't forget the snack bar. Please proceed to the bar. Did you leave anything in the coat check room? Please proceed into the restroom.
That looks scary. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Bye. Now, we are surprising the hardest part of the game, the bridge. I'll just show you why.
We have reprogrammed.
So many thick boys.
True, goddammit. That Natasha was armed with fucking missiles. Where'd it get him, huh? It's a construction robot. Petrov couldn't have armed it with missile launchers. He's not an engineer. He couldn't have hacked into the robot plant and started changing shit around. He fooled the central hub and made it think innocent people were an invading army. That's it. So why would a construction bot have built-in missile launchers, huh?
Unfortunately, after analyzing your logic, I am forced to draw the same conclusion. Especially since your suspicions are more justified than you know.
What do you mean?
Exactly that. Listen to this recording.
What duty are you referring to, Comrade Sechenov? Do you even realize that if the Americans find out that your robots can be switched to combat mode, I guarantee your project will be dead in the water.
To my profound chagrin, I failed to pay sufficient attention to the phrase robots can be switched to combat mode. I took it as a colorful expression Molotov used to cast dispersions upon Dr. Sechenov.
The Atomic Heart Project. Petrov wasn't mine. Sechenov and the Politburo want to conquer the U.S. and the entire world. Charles, why does everyone want those rings so bad?
You mean the beta connectors? Because they work, but are also considered not to exist.
So nobody can prove they're out there, not even Collective after the launch.
Especially not Collective after the launch. For Collective, anyone connected via the beta connectors will simply not exist.
But they'll be able to see Collective.
Yes, all of it. A person with a beta connector will not be able to influence Collective from the inside, since they won't exist for Collective. But they will know about everything that happens inside it, just like any officially connected human or robot.
But can't an officially connected human or robot disconnect from Collective if they want to? They can just take their thought device off, right?
I have no data, Comrade Major.
Anyways, I just go to the next thing. We need to go back underground. Great. We go to this room full of zombies, and after killing them, I turn this random valve that I don't know what it does. Luckily, it just opened this room, and we got the AK-4... Oh, right, copyright. The Kalash. We then go underwater through here, and I almost drowned, but we got out and unlocked another door. Now time skip because... Hooba. Stop right there! Remember, switching to your secondary is always faster than reloading your primary. Well, that was a high-stress fight you guys missed because you wanted so badly to see that Call of Duty reference. I made a collage, and after this absolute jump scare, the game. Holy crap! Oh my god, I cannot describe how much that was a jump scare. Oh. I finished fighting a bunch of bots, and then there's another wall of bots. Great. And now we can deliver the head. Yeah, this does kind of remind me of the forest. That makes sense. Well, anyways, time to get grenaded. Stretch boy. So after this, we are gonna talk with Larissa again. We're gonna kill Larissa. And then that's gonna be the end of the game. Hell, it might not actually even take us 2 hours. No, it's not. Probably. Possibly, I don't know. I'm thinking about speedrunning this game. Because, like, one of the speedruns is very fast. Only 6 minutes.
I never expected to see Victor like this, in these circumstances. We used to be thick as thieves, you know? But Victor made too many bad calls. Now look at him. Thanks to Dr. Sechenov's brilliance.
Ooh, lady.
You don't have to lose all of Petrov's knowledge.
Grenade. Time for a grenade. Come on.
We'll be able to return the robots to their previous state once the simulation.
He's already dead, you creep! Keep your hands off him!
Grenade!
That was funny as hell. The red polymer escapes, and then... who's it going for? Us! Wait, no. Stock is dead. Yeah, Shock is dead. Anyways, we're back in Limbo, and this time it's 10 million more times mindfucky. We do some parkour and wake up. Oh, Stock is fucking dead. Let's get out of here to avenge Stock or something. Oh no. Also, the 3 out of 10 calls us and tells us to hear her out about her clown fetish, and since I really don't care, I say sure. On the way, we threw away the engagement ring Soyball gave to us, and after opening a door, we don't die because Tassoni Stock turned off the combat. Yippee. The game obviously isn't over yet because there's a B-plot? Question mark? Anyways, after insert game events here, we finally meet up with the 2 out of 10, and I troll her. We see where they contain my viewers, which if you watch this far in, you should subscribe to get a free ride to this very comfy place. We also taste color, and learn that Charles is also the Rizzler? Wait, wrong script, just a second. Okay, we're back. He's Charlton, the mysterious doctor that I never mentioned that mysteriously died. Now, me and 1 out of 10 enter the movie room and...
Frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience...
I am now completely for the cause. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Yep, time for her to die. Wait, what? She was out there. I then got horny, and we fade to white.
No, not now! Not here!
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full...
So apparently we got okay, yeah, I'm not continuing there. Xena says, quote unquote, I spread her to the 4 winds. I guess she really is a 0 out of 10 now. Except in necromancers or whatever you call it. Granny Xena says I have to kill Sechenov, but I'm a contrarian, so I say no lol, and go travel the world. Before we continue to the DLCs, let's just cover the controversies of this game. Russian company. The first controversy of the game was the fact that a Russian company was making it. I know, a little late for the Red Scare, but this was announced and going around the block back when people pretended to care about the Russia-Ukraine situation war invasion thing. And because Twitter users don't know the word nuance, they made the connection that all Russians hate all Ukraine people. Pretty dumb. Racist wolf. This controversy was smaller because it was people freaking out over them using a 1940s cartoon on the show in the safe rooms that were, big surprise, racist. Also, pretty dumb. Music. The music in this game is so fucking perfect. Like, it has anything you could ever want. Badass doom music, and while I say that, I mean literally. They got the man, the myth, the legend, the Mick Gordon. They don't just get him though, they also have the guy who made the Giga Chad songs, and most importantly, Geoff plays guitar, who made Slayer's Paradise. Nice. Warning, this is a heavily spoiler area of the video. Skip to this time on the screen if you want to play the game yourself and be surprised, because I left out a lot of the story and gameplay on purpose. Now, I got that out of the way, let's talk about this. So, Atomic Heart's main game is full of deception to the point where I don't even know who's in the right and who's in the wrong, because Soy Boy's side reveals some pretty damning info about Tassoni, but Tassoni throughout the game and DLC brings up good evidence for his side too. Plus, Kill Sechenov ending, even on his deathbed, his story doesn't change. Talking about endings, there are two. The Kill Charles ending, where you kill Charles and go run off to find yourself or something, and the Kill Sechenov ending, where you kill the twins, shoot Sechenov, and Charles is revealed to kind of be a dick, with the whole wanting the human race dead thing. Anyways, let's hope that these DLCs will help me find out if anyone is slightly better than the others. We start this one with a zoom out of a doll's ugly face. Also, we learn that Nora did an operation on us, which is like a 50% chance of giving me a cybercock. She also says that there's a hag trying to stop her. I wonder who that could be. It's Xena. It's Granny Xena. We go on some weird bridge things while talking to Nora about the operation, and we learn that the 50% was actually wrong. It was actually the 6% chance of her modifying my Boss God module to connect her wavelength and give me a new abilities. Don't ask why it was a whole 6%. Oh, also the DLC's voice acting is so much better than the main games.
I'd thank you if you took it out, but you're just another manipulator. Crispy. I'm so sick of you all.
And after all, you fell for her sweet talking.
We get done with all the stuff here and we see the blob thing on the way out. More importantly though, Nora got us some chocolate. And we took this weirdly shaped Russian shovel. Now, let's get out of here. Now, we exited our goblin cave and got chased by a doll man. We deal with Pinocchio quickly and continue on until we get here. So it's safe to say this takes place after the Killing Charles ending. Glad we learned this in the Lorical ending, and that there isn't another DLC that confuses everything again, right? Anyways, our chocolate bar turns into a Nora Cum Nuke. Wow, deja vu. Another insult from Granny later, and we leave. We then go to the big orb, where the man inside tells us to kill all the things outside. So I do just that with absolutely no delay. After our perfect rampage, we go upstairs to meet him. He tells me I have a prostate cancer or something, and that he's Nora's dad, and that he gave me a new glove, which is pretty cool of him. He then sends me off to find a ball, or 2, or 8. Great. The first one is in the forest though. Some centuries later, we get to it, but I can't bring it because we have to kill some dolls.
Comrade Lebedev, come in.
I copy, Sergei. Did you find the BD?
After that, I grab the anal BDs and bring it to the Hugo Strange. He explains that I can chill if I want, but instead, I got the cheese gun. Why, you ask, is it called the cheese gun? Well, fellows, it's because it makes holes in my enemy like Swiss cheese and slices them like American.
Okay, I will destroy
What? Anyways, he says some gossip lore shit, which is boring, so no. At the next place, I do something smart for once and kill a bunch of the robots before I lock myself in a room with them. After a not too long fight, I get the BD and use the tube to send it to Doc. Oh, also Nora gifted us a PM. How nice. Now we're underground because fuck you. That's why. We meet up with Nora again, and she asks me about Xena. P3 stupidly reveals his plans to her, and we leave the room with 2 more guns than we entered with. This also happens. Oh. Right. Oh, this place. Okay, yeah. Know where we are. Yeah, this Plyush is about to get absolutely annihilated. Like, coming out of a book. Well, we're having the fight going on in the background. Can we talk about how smart of a choice this was? Like, it's so smart of them. The Plyush is like the scariest enemy you can face in the game, and they introduced this new version of enemy you have already fought and you know is tough, and it literally just absolutely destroys the Plyush no problem. Like, that's raw as fuck. Anyways, sorry about that. But now, we have a very empty large room that totally isn't going to be a boss fight in a comical amount of time. Damn it. So, the Ball Boy is a somewhat complex boss because it has 3 phases connected to 3 arms. Left, right, and middle. There are so many attacks that they all do, so I'm just gonna try to simplify it. It can shoot, it can slam, and if you aren't OP, you're fucking damned. Anyways, we meet Nora again and... Okay, so this problem is actually in the base game too, but I was willing to dismiss it because it was explainable why. But the fact that Nora is the main part of this story, of the DLC, makes it worse. Oh wait, I should actually tell you the problem. Okay, so you know Nora, right? The incredibly horny fridge? Well, whenever we aren't doing some lore thing or character defining thing with her, she's replacing it with this basic smart fridge AI, which is boring. Especially since she literally is shown to be powerful enough to control the whole place, but she can't talk to the person she places her universe around? What? Anyways, we're in the hangar now, and the next 20 minutes is like a gauntlet of pain and robots, so here's the compilation.
How about this?
Ah, fool. Great.
Spinning. Crispy critters.
The little rascals are too independent. They choose their own configuration. I am sure you won't change your mind about giving me this little beady, honey.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it to you. These cute little beaties don't wipe the floor with me.
Cute little beaties don't wipe the floor with me. Oh my god. On. God damn it. This next puzzle is completely randomly guessing because the special color bead is gray. More like gay. Stop right there. You hurt my feelings. Anyways, insert joke about locking up Jews in showers here. We eventually get it, which brings us to 7. Don't ask. Also, we go to another chocolate Nora cum nuke bar. I entered Nora's brain, and we talk about the polymer that's probably my wife. I go upstairs, kill some mods, give her the last ball, reveal my plans, and get side switched to Nora again. I went to turn off the lab, but Doc calls Tessoni on me, basically tells me all I need to know, that Katia is my wife and she's like in a million parts, and that I'll get leave off, which is awesome. So I've switched sides like 4 times now. So let's kill Nora. Also, the info that Nora blackmailed me about my wife was stuff I already knew, so let's put in the code. While I was doing that, Nora, probably rightfully, so Kami Ami Adame. But the twins, wahoo, saved me. Now, we're fighting her off while I do the code, and luckily I wasn't timed because this took me way longer than I want to admit, and now we're fighting Nora. That's also a Colossus bead. Yeah, that's the real name, by the way. So let's do this all over again.
That's why you couldn't put it together.
So now what?
She didn't have time to cipher.
Dude, I'm just destroying this map. Sorry, Nora.
Thank you, Comrade Major. The defects in my control algorithms have been eliminated. The Nora device is beginning to perform the target objectives. Restoring order to the Mendeleev complex, lifting complex blockade. Communication with the outside world has been restored. Integration into the United Collective Network has
Excellent
begun.
work, my boy. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You have the deepest gratitude of the entire collective.
I'm glad everything turned out okay. You promised me an indefinite leave, Dr. Sechenov.
Of course, my boy. You deserve a rest. Have a pleasant leave, Major.
Thank you, Comrade Sechenov.
The Kumar is waiting for you in the hangar, Comrade Major. Here is your launch code. Take care of yourself.
Your braid is very cute, Katya.
I beg your pardon, Comrade Major, but what do you mean?
Thanks for the code.
Are you leaving us, Comrade Major? I can open a direct route to the hangar for you.
If you would.
Safe travels, Comrade Major.
I hope the travels actually will be safe. Behave yourself.
As you command, my master.
So this DLC is a doozy to the game, cause like, you learn more about your wife and it has you fucking kill Nora. Also, Sechenov once again explains, which makes me think that he's either really dedicated to his lie, or he's telling the truth, which makes me more confused on who's telling the truth. Larissa, and Soy Boy, or Sechenov, or possible third side. Now, it's time for a real short one, because this DLC is very simple. Anyways, we start this DLC with the ending of the first game, but it's the kill Sechenov ending. What? Instead of a nice reunion, though, this bullshit happens. Hello, my wife.
Your hand.
What do you mean? What? Anyways, that's basically all the lore I'm giving you right now, because why not? Now, let's move on to the actual gameplay. There are 5 sections. The first 2 are CSGO surf maps, and are also some other things too, like boss fights, puzzles, and very fun physics. The second 2 are heavy parkour, which is hell. And I'm going to save the last one for a bit, so let's just dive into wall surfs right now. So, the surfing in this game has one thing over CSGO wall surfing. It was actually made to do that, so instead of having skill to go insanely fast, you can just go side to side and you will go to the stratosphere. Actually, I had more problems going insanely high than not going fast enough. Anyways, ignoring the inclusion of things that reset you 15 years back, let's move on to boss fights. They're actually a lot more creative than the base game. Instead of just shooting them, you have to actually find out how to kill this boy. Eventually, I learned that you have to punt these midgets into it. How do you know you have to do this, you ask? Well, earlier, you have to hit 5 other midgets into this target. Now, let's talk about the parkour levels. Parkour is literally just parkour to the 6th power. There are batshit crazy things like comically sized boxing gloves and jumpaline. Now it's time for the weirdest part of this already batshit crazy DLC. Huh.
What a world you got here, P3. Is your brain really so weak that it can't even produce realism?
Buzz off!
Release the Kraken!
Yeah, so they added Subway Surfer to the game, except you're the guard, a duck, instead of being the little shit, the big shit. To be fair though, they did have to left and right side to the row, and also there's inclusions that make it so much harder the farther you get to the point where I wanted to delete Uruguay. Oh, and also it's kinda not boss fight at the end where you have to shoot 26 one-shot ducks. Okay. Let's go. Have it done. Oh, these are the limbos of the previous area.
Just hang on, Katya, okay?
What is that?
We'll get through this together. Now the rings.
Now let's theorize. So before we get to this theory, the game theory, I need to summarize the DLC's lore, so let's begin. So obviously, this takes place in Limbo, and we later learn that the DLC is after the Kill Sechenov ending, which confuses me so much, but I'll deal with that in a bit. Anyways, the entirety of this one is Katya trying to get to Penis 3, but Perceptual 3 being lied to several times, and like most people, not trusting something that looks like the Crumb Droid's build, and in the end, I just showed it that P3 is now going to get the rings and his wife. Now, let's get theorizing. So, I have a bunch of variations on the same theory, but here's just the basic version. Neither endings are the full truth. So this, truthfully, probably isn't actually what it is, but I think it's possible. Anyways, what the theory is the truth is a mix of both and neither endings, because there's so much consistent information between the two endings and corresponding DLCs. So, we know what are the truths. Maybe the other DLCs will make a connection between these two endings and maybe make them one? Hell, they might actually add a third ending for the base game after they're all done. I mean, they probably won't, but they could. Anyways, that's all I have for today. So if you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and write a billboard in your local area with a QR code to the channel. It would really help spread the word of the channel. Also, I have a channel update for the channel. So, if you decide that you don't care, you can go. Shoo. I'm taking a break. Well, at least from the main channel. The reason is that it turns out that doing something that doesn't pay you full-time, consistently, for 2 years, tends to tire people out, both physically and mentally. Don't worry, nice viewer, there are still several exceptions, or side notes, or whatever. First off, is that it's not gonna be next month, it's gonna be the month after that, because I'm doing the Bendy video, and I want it to do somewhat okay. So, it's gonna be in April. Secondly, as I said, the main channel. I'm still gonna be uploading on the Gansty channel and Animation channel, plus I'm gonna be streaming a hell of a lot on my streaming channel. And plus, I'm gonna be watching shows with my viewers on Discord, which you should join. And 3, Wowza, that's all my exceptions. Anyways, I'm tired. See you next month. Goodbye.
I take a look at my enormous penis, and my troubles start melting away. I take a look at my enormous penis, and the happy times are coming to stay.